Hello everybody, welcome back to Everything Disney Family, coming at you today with an exciting news day. We have so much news in the last week, huh, hon?
A lot of news.
Guys,
a lot of big things have happened over the last week, so we wanted to talk about it.
So guys, in this video, we're going to cover Disneyland's reopening. We're going to cover the Disney Wish that they just announced this past week, and we're going to announce the sailing dates and when you can book your tickets for the Disney Wish. We're going to show pictures of the Disney Wish in our video.
Say hello.
And Belle's here. Hi, Belle. Well, we're going to be talking about the Walt Disney World PeopleMover reopening last week, and just some other random news that we have going on. So, and another giveaway we're going to have coming up once we hit 250 subscribers. We're going to be talking about that in this video. And I'm going to roll my sleeves up here so I can move my hands around. Guys, if you haven't yet, subscribe. That thumb thing over there, I don't know where it's at. Click it if you want. I'd rather have you subscribe. I don't do whatever. All right, guys, welcome. So what do you want to talk about first, hon?
Okay, so should we talk about the cruise? The new cruise ship by Disney, the Disney Wish.
Guys, the Disney Wish is the newest cruise ship.
So right now they have 4 ships. Well, right now they have no ships in the water. Well, they might be in the water, but no ships cruising right now. But normally they have the Dream, the Fantasy, the Magic,
And the Wonder.
Yes.
Well, it's actually one of those they did announce over the last couple of weeks that in the UK this summer, not even the summer, I think at the end of May into June, they're going to be doing like 2 and 3 night cruises on the Magic in the UK.
Awesome. But with no stops. They'll just be
no stops,
stay on the boat. Perfect.
Yeah. So they're going to start and trying things out. So they got that going for the cruise line. But the Disney Wish, guys, is a brand new ship. It's in its final production of...
and it's in Germany, right?
Yes.
they're building it in Germany, which
Frankfurt?
is interesting.
I'm not sure the location.
Maybe that's where they build all cruise
Yeah,
ships.
it's a huge shipyard. It's massive. And there's so much work going on to it and so much detail. You're gonna walk into this cruise ship and you're gonna be greeted by like a golden Cinderella statue. And I guess it would be Disney princesses when you come onto the ship, like with meet and greets and things like that. It's supposed to be really, really nice. And so we're gonna kind of just deep dive into the cruise ship. What do you want to?
Okay, so I guess let's first talk about when does the ship start sailing. So its first sailing day is June 9th is the first cruise. So that one...
That's not this year, though.
Right. I should say June 9th, 2022.
Because, guys, we are planning to go, not on the inaugural cruise. It's going to be crazy. But we're going to give it a couple weeks. But that next summer, we're going to get on it.
We hope so. We don't know the prices yet. We have to... Okay, so let's talk about that first, I guess.
Yeah.
Right now, you can start booking on May 27th of 2021.
Anybody who has never cruised can book
with Disney
this coming May 27th if you've never cruised with Disney. If you have previous sailings with Disney,
then you are a member of the Castaway Club, I think it's called.
Yes,
right?
So then you have privileges to book before the May 27th date. For example, we've been on a Disney cruise, so we could book the 26th, a day earlier than the 27th.
Because we've only been on one cruise. If you've been on 25 or more cruises with Disney,
then you can book on May 17th. So almost like a week and a half before the general public. So you're going to have a pick of what date you want and everything like that. So the more cruises you have been on, and then there's certain tiers. I think 20 cruises, it might be like the 18th or 19th you can book, and then so on and so forth.
So definitely a huge tip with the Disney Cruise Line, whether you're going to sail on the new ship, the Wish, or whether you're going to sail on any of the previous ships, you want to book as soon as it becomes available. The longer you wait, the more the price goes up. Once more people start booking, then that price goes higher and higher. So it is going to be the cheapest
the farther out you book
on day one that you can book.
Yeah.
Unless sometimes I have heard too that like if you were to book like the day before your cruise, but I don't know. Not very many people are doing that. The price might come down if there are still rooms available, but that is like you have to book the day or two before the cruise. Otherwise, it gets more expensive and more expensive as closer you get. So if you're thinking about going on one and you're going to want to book as soon as possible to get that lower price.
Yeah. So guys, the Disney Wish, like I said, the inaugural sailing next year, 2022 on June the 9th.
Yep.
They're doing a lot of 3 and 4 nights. It's going to go out of Port Canaveral.
So looking at it, it looks like most of the 3-night cruises are Friday through Monday, and then the 4-night cruises are Monday through Friday.
So kind of looking out
after that 5-night
at the schedule. So they're taking the Wish, and they're going to go out of Port Canaveral. They're moving the Magic once that comes back online in the United States, and they're taking that down. And it's going to come out of Miami. I believe Miami or Fort Lauderdale, but it usually comes out of Port Canaveral. So they're moving ships around. So a lot of fun stuff going on. So and I heard that they're building a new port somewhere, aren't they? New Orleans?
I don't know about that.
I'm not sure.
I know Disney goes out of Texas also.
Yeah. So
and San Diego.
There's a lot of fun stuff going on. So guys, the Disney Wish is gonna have a bunch of new fun things. Let's talk about dining on the new ship. If you guys haven't heard, they have a very expansive dining, in-depth dining. You want to talk about the Frozen restaurant?
Yeah, so there's going to be a Frozen restaurant, which just looks so cool. I mean, there's not any Frozen character dining, and at least not at Walt Disney World or at Disneyland. So definitely a huge deal. When Lauren and I watched the full 35-minute video about the Disney Wish, and she looked at that and was like, "Mom, I don't think I'm going to be able to eat my food. I'm going to be so into the show." Because Anna, Elsa, Olaf, Kristoff are all going to be there on a stage.
Yeah.
Performing, I guess, or I don't really know exactly. They didn't really say.
So all the characters are going to be there. They're going to be basically telling the story of Frozen throughout your whole dinner, the actual characters, not just screens put up. They're going to come out, and there are going to be stages, and there's going to be lights on them, and you're going to feel like you're at an actual Broadway play almost, but while you're eating at a dinner table, while you're sitting down with your family. So it's something different that I haven't seen from Disney.
Yeah, all of our meals on the Disney cruise that we went on were just normal meals. I mean, they were cool.
Was it Artist Point that we went? Is that Artist Point?
No.
That was very cool.
No, Artist Point is at Wilderness Lodge.
Oh,
but I know Animator's Palette, maybe?
Yeah, that's it. That was really cool. That was really cool.
And it had all the screens with turtles and Crush. Was it Crush?
Yeah, you could talk to them and they interacted with you and stuff like that.
Yeah, it was you.
It's like Turtle Talk with Crush, but in a restaurant setting. So, but this is gonna be over the top.
Yeah. So Frozen restaurant looks amazing. So there's also going to be a Marvel restaurant. So all the superhero fans, I think that is going to be so cool. I feel like there's going to be a lot of Marvel things on the ship, and
the Worlds of Marvel, I believe it's going to be called, and it looks pretty cool from what I saw so far. I haven't seen too much, but it's going to be all Marvel themed restaurant. Yeah. It's going to be really cool.
So the other new restaurant is called 1923. So that is the year that Walt Disney Studios was founded. So I think that is going to be so cool. The designs kind of reminded me of Steakhouse 55 at Disneyland, just going back to Walt's early days and seeing the history.
The restaurant's pretty much going to be themed to black and white colored to take you back to the 1920s.
Yeah.
You're going to have a lot of the old pictures of Walt just doodling and drawing. You're going to have a lot of pictures from the 20s of the cars and different things going on in that era and that time frame. And a lot of the studios from back in that day, I mean, it's taking you way back. 23 was even before Mickey Mouse was around, he wasn't debuted till 1928.
So it is 2021, so we are almost at 100 years. 2
years away. Well, you got Disney World's 50th anniversary coming up October 1st this year. This coming, it's crazy. Magic Kingdom's already booked. You can't get any passes for it. It's sold out. You can get it for Epcot.
Yes, so you can go in.
Ratatouille.
Ratatouille. Okay, so moving on, the next cool thing is the Aqua Mouse. So it has show scenes, music, lighting, and special effects, and it is 760 feet long. So they are marketing it as a ride, a roller coaster,
an attraction.
Yeah. So
you have to be a certain height, of course. I think it's 42 inches. Don't quote me on that. It's 40 or 42.
What that was. So it's up on the top deck of the boat, and it goes all the way around the top of the boat, 760 feet.
Which is longer than the Aqua Duck, not the Aqua Mouse, that we were on the Disney Magic.
Yeah, which was super cool. But this sounds like
it's going to be immersive. Level. It's going to put you into a brand new Mickey cartoon as you're on the Aqua Mouse, and there's going to be scenes playing along the way and telling you a story about a Mickey underwater adventure, and kind of themed to the newer style that they're drawing the Mickey Mouse cartoons. So if you've seen on the Disney Channel, the more like faster, up-paced. It looks really cool.
And kind of like Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, pretty much themed exactly to Mickey and Minnie's.
Okay, so next up is the Walt Disney Theater. So they have already announced that they are going to have a Aladdin show.
Yes.
So that, I love Aladdin.
They've had
great.
Aladdin shows, and we've seen Aladdin shows at Disneyland, and we've seen them before. But they said this one's going to be updated, and it's going to be kind of a mixture between the live action and the animated movie. And they're going to take a little from both.
I love the Aladdin show at California Adventure. That is now no longer because Frozen.
Well, anything with the genie in it, I'm on board. So
yeah, and they said there would be 2 other shows also, but they did not announce those yet.
I said on board. You get it? We're talking about.
Okay, so next up is the Kids Club. Lauren absolutely loved the Kids Club on the Disney Dream, and I'm sure she is going to love the Kids Club here on the Disney Wish even more.
Did you hear about the entrance to the Kids Club on the Disney Wish?
So there is a slide from the
main lobby, the foyer,
ballroom.
The ballroom. So right where you walk into the ship and you're greeted with Cinderella. Normally for a kids club, you have to go to a totally different floor to get your kids. With this, it's going to be a slide. You can I imagine there's going to be a cast member standing out there checking your kid in, maybe with a wristband or with you.
Yeah, because she had like a magic band when we were on the Disney Dream, so I'm sure.
And then the kids will slide down into the kids club, and that's going to take that's something cool for the kids to do, a cool way to get into the kids club, and that as an adult. You won't have to leave the main lobby. You'll be on the main floor where there's going to be restaurants and dining. You won't have to go to a different floor to drop your kids off anymore like you do on the other ships.
Yeah, I can't remember if that was at a different floor
that was on the 4th.
So some new things at the Kids Club is the Marvel Superhero Academy. That's awesome. I'm so excited for this. I wish I could go. I wish I was a kid. The Imagineering Lab.
Yes. Can you get any details on that?
What did they say? That you can design a roller coaster and then ride the roller coaster?
Yes.
Like
you can create different things. Like you're creating a Disney ride and experience right there. So just using your imagination and bringing these things to life.
Learning. I mean, that's really, you're learning while
sailing.
I was a kid. I want to go to the Kids Club.
Okay,
so the other thing is the Fairy Tale Hall. So the picture that they showed was of Rapunzel. I think they also showed Belle reading some stories.
Yeah, the princess is interacting with your kids and doing these. So like Pocahontas could be creating like what do you call it? I don't even know what you call them. The little feather things. Fairy feather wish dusters. I don't know. I don't know what they're called. You guys,
Dreamcatcher.
That's it. I don't know. I don't know crafts, guys. I don't. I'm sorry.
Anyways, Lauren still seemed very excited about the Fairy Tale Hall, so I don't know how much longer we're gonna have of her being excited about Fairy Tale Hall.
That's enough about kids. Get to the adults, the good stuff.
Adult things on the ship.
I want an adult beverage. Where can I go that me as a Disney fan would want to get an adult beverage?
Absolutely. You can go to the Star Wars Hyperspace Lounge. A whole Star Wars lounge.
I love Star Wars.
So cool.
And guys, I'm just going to take a big pause right in the middle of this talking about this. I have a brand new Lego set coming. R2-D2. Brand new. It just released today. It's already sold out. I got it coming in the mail. I am going to do a review, possibly a live build coming up this week when it comes in the mail. And you guys join along, follow along. It'll be up sometime. Catch me later this week with it. And also, while we're just doing this in the middle of the Wish talking, sorry, hon, I want to show you guys a couple things real quick. We're pausing. Funko Pops. Look, I got this one in the mail yesterday. Brand new Funko exclusive Mickey Mouse Diamond Edition. Glitter Diamond Edition? I don't know. But he looks awesome, guys. Also, I've got a new Mickey Gingerbread from the Funko Shop Limited Edition. All these are going to be added to my wall. And then I ordered 2 of these Mickey, classic Mickeys.
So what does that say, 50?
50 years of creating Walt Disney World magic. But the reason I got 2, guess what, guys? We're getting close to 250 subscribers, and I want to do a giveaway of one of these, maybe 2 of these. When I hit 250 subscribers, for sure one of them. Maybe 2, I might. Who knows? And it's not going to be to the 250 subscriber. Once we hit 250, There's going to be no entry required. I'm going to just go through, randomly make a video, spin a wheel. Everybody who's subscribed to the channel, one person's going to win. I'll reach out, and we're going to do that like that. Guys, so awesome news. Okay, sorry to interrupt.
Sounds like a lot of names I have to enter into the...
Yes.
Random.
Well, I hope... Guys, make her enter more than 250 names. Just thumbs up. Tell your friends. Check us out. We love doing giveaways, making other people happy, and bringing magic to others.
For sure. Okay, so other adults.
Well, they have the Rose.
Yeah, so the Rose.
This is kind of going to be on the
Beauty and the Beast themed restaurant. Actually, a couple restaurants were going to be Beauty and the Beast themed.
I have to switch my leg here. It's falling asleep. Yes, but they're going to be adult themed restaurants that are going to be on the outside of the ship, right along the glass, so you have a nice view of the ocean as you're sailing. And they're going to be like in the whole side.
And those are not included in the cost of the cruise. Those are an additional charge. We did not do any of those on our last cruise. And
neither is the Palo Steakhouse.
Honestly, the food is so good. Just at our regular meals. I don't know that we'll do this on our next cruise. But maybe in the future. But
like the Palo Steakhouse was not included in the price of your admission. Guys, last cruise we went on, I mean, just eating at the buffet. Nicole didn't eat the buffet.
We didn't really eat it.
But the sit-down restaurants are just over the top, and these are friendly. You get so much food. The servers
were so amazing.
If you were tossed up, I was tossed up between a steak one night and a chicken dish one night. I was like, the waiter, sorry. He was really cool, by the way. Anyway, yeah, you remember, like, we sat down the second night. He heard our name
He already had our drinks ready. Like, he knew our drink orders.
He knew what we wanted before we sat down. Like, we didn't have to fill this out beforehand. Just from the first night, he's like, "Hey, you remember you got or you got a coffee last night with 2 creams and 2 sugars? I brought you another coffee."
Yeah. Lauren's drink there.
He knew Lauren's name from us just saying it the night before. Like, that guy he was on it. Like, I want him on the Disney Wish. I have his name written down upstairs. I have to find it.
Yeah, we have a picture of Lauren with the 2 servers.
Guys, so the food it's like he could tell I was torn between the 2 dishes. You know what he did? You remember? Mm-hmm. He brought out 2 dishes for me. No extra cost, and all your food's already covered in the price that you pay. I mean, you're paying a lot. So, I mean, really, I paid for it, but I got 2 meals, guys. Yeah. I didn't eat 2 full meals, but I had a little of both. Then I went and got ice cream upstairs after.
Absolutely. Well, you got dessert at the sit-down meal, too.
Yeah, but I prefer the walk-up ice cream. Guys, I am a sucker for soft-serve vanilla ice cream. And on the Disney Cruise Lines, you could go up. They have ice cream stations, cones. I love a nice, crispy cone. Fill it up.
Oh, my gosh.
It's delicious. So
okay, so that is about everything. I mean, there's still, there's so many things that were shown on this video that was 35 minutes long. So if you want to check that out,
yeah, go check out the 35-minute. Guys, we're probably not doing any justice for it. I'm serious. Go check out the 35-minute video.
Lauren sat there for 35 minutes and watched the whole thing, and I loved it.
I thought it was a little over the top with too many characters.
Oh yeah, there was a lot of bippity boppity booing.
Yeah, the fairy godmother. I thought it was a little much. But
it could have been 30 minutes without her.
I think I'm just talking the facts about the boat were amazing, and the pictures that they have. I'm gonna put some down below, but mine aren't gonna do justice compared to what they can do. So all right, So the next news topic for the day or for the week for this past week is
Disneyland reopened. Yesterday.
Open, yes.
April 30th.
Yeah. Well, they had a cast member preview. Yep, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday for only Disneyland, not California Adventure.
No, California
Adventure. Or did they have a preview? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So Disneyland and Disney California Adventure are open, guys. We have so many friends.
Open only to California residents.
And we're hoping that changes because we want to get something in the books for this summer, later this summer, maybe July or August, to go back to Disneyland. What do you think?
We're hoping that they open it up too.
Yes. We may have something
residents.
in the books, but I'm not supposed to say nothing. It may get moved if it doesn't reopen, though.
We are hoping that we can get in from out of state. So I guess in other news with Universal Studios, they are allowing out of state visitors into Universal Studios, but there's a couple of catches. One, you have to have the vaccine, and you have to have proof that you have the vaccine.
So you have to have your vaccinated card.
And 2, you have to be over 16. Because you have to have the vaccine.
So no
children.
Kids that are under 16 are allowed to come if you live in the state of California.
Great.
You live out of the state of California and you're under 16. As of right now, this could totally change in the next week, and I'm sure it will, because every day things are changing, and we're expecting and anticipating for things to be changing. Every day I'm on Disney sites or I'm getting updates. This is what's going on. So guys, the video could be non-avoidable by the time you're watching it. So
right. But that's interesting, and we'll see what Disneyland does. If they're going to follow that, if they're going to still wait. We'll see. Yeah,
a lot of changes going on, but Disneyland is amazing. They just rethemed the Snow White Scary Adventures to, do you know the name of it?
Is it Snow White's Wish?
I'm not sure, but it's themed, and if you guys, Nicole's gonna look it up, guys. But it is, if you've been on Snow White Scary Adventure, it was an amazing attraction. I'm a little disappointed. I like the darker theme rides, but this brings a little more color to it.
Snow White's Enchanted Wish.
Enchanted.
It has a 35-minute wait right now. So yeah, here's just looking at wait times. I mean,
that's the longest wait.
Pretty low.
So if you guys has been on the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train and how they have the digging scene when they're going up in the roller coaster, I mean, it's kind of themed to that.
But not a roller coaster.
But not a roller coaster. No, it's a kid's like Winnie the Pooh ride, but it's for kids. But it's all with they got the dwarfs like mining diamonds in the mine. And it was really cool. They brightened it up a lot, so you can see a lot more things. And I think I do like the ending on it now, though. The ending is pretty cool.
I did not. I want to be surprised when you watched.
I watched the whole ride along because I can't wait. Just like Christmas morning when I was a kid, guys. And if you have kids watching, maybe you want to cover their ears. A little secret. One Christmas.
You should tell people this. What if your mom's watching?
Sorry, Mom. I'm 36 now, so one Christmas I took a present and it was wrapped and I was so anxious. I couldn't wait. I took a steak knife and I simply...
This will be a test to see if your mom watches our videos.
I simply
see if she says something to you about this.
Cut the tape on the present and unwrapped the end just to see what I could get. And then I folded the creases back and I retaped it. It did take away the surprise on Christmas morning, but I knew what it was. I knew I got what I wanted, my N64, guys. So I had to. All right. In other news, the Disneyland. Are we done with Disneyland?
I think we're done with. Yeah. One more thing is Avengers Campus opens on June 4th. That looks
Avengers Campus.
So cool.
Yes. You're going to dive deep into...
There's a Spider-Man ride.
The new Spider-Man ride. And all things Avengers, guys. Yeah. Iron Man and Ant-Man and the Wasp and Thor. And there's going to be so much going on. That's one of the reasons I'm so excited to go. But guys, let's go back to the East Coast now and talk about the PeopleMover.
Yes.
Guys, it's been down since the pandemic started, just like Disneyland. But the PeopleMover... I knew it would come back, and it did, by golly. This past Sunday, it opened at 2 p.m.
Yes, we were watching.
We watched live. We have some of our favorite bloggers and a friend that lives down in Florida, and they were doing live broadcasts of it, and we tagged along with them and in the comments, and it was almost like we were there without the humidity and the heat.
The rain.
And the rain. It did rain last week, Sunday. But guys, the PeopleMover is back open. It is one of Nicole's favorite attractions.
I love it.
It's my second favorite attraction in Tomorrowland behind Carousel of Progress. So,
that's a good one too, but I think I'd put the PeopleMover over Carousel of Progress.
Yeah, so 1 and 2 for me, guys. And then just really quick, tell you guys that the Disney, still staying in Disney World, that the boardwalk at Disney is opening on July 2nd this year. And I know that Wilderness Lodge is slated to open also in July.
Oh,
I don't have a date. It is open now, but only for
DVC
members. So a lot of things are starting to open back up. And this past week, a couple more things, guys. And I know a few of these are a little bit old, but I figured I'd just throw them in here anyways. News-wise at Walt Disney World, you can take your mask off now for pictures as you're posing for the photographers that Disney has out for you, the cast members. Or if you're taking your own picture, you're giving a big thumbs up by the castle.
Which I was a little worried about when that was first announced, but it seemed like guests are
abiding by
the rules,
taking their mask off only for the pictures.
Yeah.
Quick pose and putting your mask back on.
Sounds like that's working pretty good.
You want a photo in front of your favorite restaurant with a big cheese? You can do it, guys, with no mask. So that's awesome. Another Walt Disney World, up until last week, you could, when you got a beverage, you could go up to where the beverages are and a cast member would give you your beverage, your actual beverage. This week they eliminated that. You can now go up and refill your own beverage at the beverage stations. So whether it be a lemonade or an iced tea or just a soft drink or something like that, you guys can go up now and you don't have to wait for a cast member to wait on other people to fill your drinks because they're trying to keep crowds down and things like that. So I think that's amazing news.
Mm-hmm.
Guys,
yeah, and
look,
it sounds like the
Mickey and Minnie. They're up there. I love it. I love my new Lego set up there. So what were you going to say? I'm sorry.
I was going to say, this sounds like the crowds at Disneyland are pretty great. 25% capacity, and like I just was looking at the wait times.
Is it 25 now?
Yeah,
they're initially only going to open at 15.
Oh, I thought it was at 25 right now.
It might be. Like I said, things change every day.
This is true. I think I read 25%. But 25% sounds pretty awesome.
Yeah, I'll take that. If I can have a 25% wait to get on Radiator Racers.
Oh, and one blogger that was there yesterday on opening day, she went into Galaxy's Edge right at the end of the night when the park was about to close, and they let her in Rise of the Resistance.
Guys,
there was no line.
That won't happen at Walt Disney World.
5 minutes to closing, and they said, "Yeah, sure, come on."
Yeah, that won't happen at Walt Disney. That's the number one ride everybody wants to get on. You're not going to do that at Walt Disney World.
Well, a lot of these people in California are. A park day is a lot of work for them because they haven't been at the park in so long. I mean, it is. It's when, all these bloggers used to be at the parks multiple times per week, and now they went over a year. Maybe they went to Disney World a couple of times, but...
All right. Guys, I know this video has went a little long today. We just wanted to bring you some news. Maybe this would be a new thing we kind of do every weekend, kind of bring you the previous news from the previous week, touch a little bit about everything, kind of bring everybody up to date. Also, guys... Like I said, I want to say one more time, subscribe down below. 250, I'm going to give away, let's just call it 2 Mickeys now. It was going to be 1, now it's 2. I'm locked in. 2 random lucky subscribers are sitting there. Mickey, you gotta sit here and look at us. These are brand new guys.
But how are you going to select people?
I am going to take every subscriber, put them on the wheel, spin it once.
They're going to have to contact us to give
them
it
twice.
The information.
Well, when I announce their name, as long as they watch the video, they're going to get it.
Oh, okay.
That's it. I mean, that is it. And we got a Funko Pop giveaway tomorrow, which is going to be dated by the time you probably watch this, if anyone's currently still even watching this late in the video. And R2-D2 build coming up, Lego, the new set that just dropped. And we got a lot going on over on Instagram. Nicole's got some really cool reels that just came out. Check out the one with Winnie the Pooh. It's very funny.
Yeah, Winnie the Pooh is like going viral. It's so fun. I don't know how this works, I'll get like so many views the first couple of days that they're posted, and now it's like a week later and it's 1,000. Like, why?
She's got 1,000 in the last day views on this Winnie the Pooh reel. So, guys, everything Disney Family at Instagram, go check that out. And we got a lot of fun stuff planned coming up, guys. So definitely check us out. Is that it?
Sounds
Signing
good.
out.
All right.
Bye, guys.